What's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's How to Unlock video, we're going to be covering the SKS Marksman rifle from Modern Warfare for those of you that are free to play in Warzone. Now, we obviously covered this quite a long time ago. However, we're on a completely different map. Tons of new players join all the time, or overall there could still be people struggling to unlock this. I want to put out an updated version. You guys can expect me to cover some tips and tricks to make it a bit easier. We're going to go over the challenge, so you know exactly what to do to unlock it. Alongside, I will give you guys a recommended loadout to best set you up for success. Before we dive into it, if you guys do enjoy this content at any time or find this video helpful in any way, make sure you show your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. Go and throw an easy goal of 50 likes on today's video, as well as if you guys like to find your way back to the channel for more Call of Duty content, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, also that notification bell so we don't miss you in future videos. Alright, in order to unlock this, you're going to need to know what that challenge is. If you go to where you edit your loadout, go over to the Marksman rifle, scroll down to the SKS. The challenge should be read as follows. Using a sniper or Marksman rifle, get 2 long shots that are headshots in 15 different matches. When it comes to game mode, you guys are more than welcome to dive into a Clash playlist or any other limited time mode that might be available if you enjoy those more. However, we're going to go towards something a little bit more consistent. That's going to be Plunder. Great news about Plunder as well is it gives players from all skill levels a much better opportunity to get their progress as the matches last from 10 to 20 minutes and sometimes even longer. Now, when it comes to the Caldera map, you're absolutely going to want to fly into the Storage Town area thanks to the Season 4 update. This is easily the most populated place on the map as other players are going for weapon challenges trying to level up their guns, or they know it's the most populated place, so they go here to rack up those kills. Now, obviously, the more populated the area, the more chance you have to get into more engagements and overall increase your odds of getting the progress that you need. Now, the great news about this challenge is likely if you are receiving a long shot elimination, you probably got a headshot in order to do so. At most ranges, it's unlikely that you're going to get a one-shot kill unless you get a headshot elimination anyways, so that's what you should be looking to do as much as possible, obviously being that both of those are the qualifications for this challenge. Now, in order to complete this as easy as possible, you're absolutely going to want to take advantage of getting as many one-shot one-kills as possible, likely also going to be headshots, but you are going to want to maintain yourself by being at least 40 meters or so away from your opponents, because obviously anything over 40 meters will be a long shot, but if you extend beyond that too much, it might take you multiple shots even to the head to get your elimination that you need, and that's going to be quite frustrating, especially because sometimes it can be tough to hit a player once, let alone multiple times, without them actually being able to obviously regenerate their health, or maybe even plate or even eliminate you. The best way to go about this is, regardless of what mode you're playing, land on the outskirts of the area in which you're going towards. The reason for this is, obviously, it'll allow you to see more players flying in, and typically when you are using a sniper or a marksman rifle, having some sort of high ground could be super efficient, as you will obviously be able to choose your engagements a lot more wisely, and you will obviously minimize the amount of close quarters situations you will find yourself in. I think it's safe to say no matter what mode you dive into, there will always be players that are posted up, trying to snipe, trying to mount and get eliminations, or maybe just overall not paying attention and missing out, and these will be the easiest opponents to go for, obviously because you can take your time to aim your shots at their head, and usually you can close the distance between you and them enough to where it'll be a one-shot elimination. Something to keep in mind as well is obviously the further away you are from your opponents, the harder it'll be to hit the shots that you're looking for, and overall obviously increase your odds of getting hit markers. So it's good to be a little bit closer up, especially if you're finding yourself inaccurate. You can always choose to find something to mount on, even if you are using a sniper or a marksman rifle. This will increase your odds of being a lot more accurate, obviously, and in some cases even be the reason that you hit your headshots. Now, one thing I recommend you guys use for this challenge in particular is going to be the supply box. You're going to go through ammo quite a bit faster while using a sniper or marksman rifle, and likely you'll be at a distance, so you won't be able to loot bodies quite as often, so this will come in clutch, especially when you're running out of ammunition, so that way you don't have to look to get eliminated or obviously waste a lot of time trying to find ammo. I don't anticipate you guys running into too many issues while going for this challenge. It's really just going to depend on the accuracy you have with the marksman or sniper rifles. We've gone over some tips and tricks. We've gone over the challenge, you know exactly what to do to unlock it. So let's now go ahead and dive into the recommended loadout, which is going to be with the Kar 98K for Modern Warfare. Alright, for our attachments, we have as follows. For the muzzle, we have the monolithic suppressor. For the barrel, we have the SynGuard custom 27.6 inch. For our laser, we have the TAC laser. Optic, we have the sniper scope, and then last but not least for our rear grip, we have the stippled grip tape. Alright, a couple more things I want to address before we wrap things up here. The reason I'm recommending to you guys a Modern Warfare weapon in order to do this is because if you use one from Cold War or Vanguard, it could overall impact the tracking of the challenge, leading to it not tracking properly, which would lead you to having to play more matches than is being asked. And the last thing I want to touch on is whether or not you can leave the lobby once you've gotten the progress towards your challenge. So once you're confident you got the 2 long shot headshots that you need with the marksman or the sniper rifle, you're going to want to go to where you had your loadout in game. Go over to the marksman rifles, go down to the SKS. If it looks like it's tracked properly, you can then leave the match that you're in, diving into your next one, overall decreasing the amount of time that should take you. However, if you are confident you got the 2 long shot headshots that you need, and you go to check tracking and it doesn't seem to have tracked properly, Definitely suggest staying through to the end of the match in order to increase your odds of it actually counting. That way, if it does, you won't have to play more matches than is being asked. So now we've covered some tips and tricks to make it easier. We've gone over the challenge, you know exactly what to do to unlock it, and I've even given you guys a recommended loadout to best set you up for success. That's going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support on the channel. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.